Hi, Fred, FR5ED, and the 5 is still unspoken. It is silent, I like to say. Reviewing today, Hop Stimulator from Funky Buddha in Oakland Park, Florida, down in the Fort Lauderdale area. This is a double IPA, weighs in at 9.5% ABV and 88 IBUs. This is not the first one of these I've had. A good friend of mine who also gave me the zombie dust, Anthony, is who gave it to me. I point because he lives in our neighborhood just around the corner. And he gave me a 4-pack of these. So I have already diving into them, and I need to review it because I quite like it. I'm jumping to the chase. Even though the reviews are a little mixed over on Rate Beer, it's 92 overall with a 62 in style, and on Beer Advocate, it's 88 by 88 overall, by all the reviewers, which is only 23, which is very good. And the brothers rated it a 90, which is outstanding. How many reviews over on Rate Beer? That 92 and 62. That's after 39, so it hasn't really gotten out there very well yet. I'm not sure if it's really new or what. And I don't know what the bottling date was on this either. I just know it's good. And now let me give a little bit more specifics. I'm going to open it and go through my ASTMO as per usual. If there's hissing in the background, I've got a laptop that's being wiped and loaded with Windows 10. So it's at 48%. So not 48% alcohol in the beer, it's 48%. It wiped the hard drive. It's now partitioning and loading in the Windows files. This is a beautiful thing. It's a little hazy, just a wee bit hazy. And it's got about a 1-finger, mostly dense, yellowish white, off-white head. And this is a good yellow honey amber color. I shouldn't have said amber, yellow honey golden color. And it smells like this. Really good. Oh my gosh, probably pineapple. There's definitely tropical fruits in there, but pineapple on top of citrus is what really comes out. Here's a commercial description while I'm just sitting here, and it's an orange citrus. Introducing Hop Stimulator, an IPA we've dosed with so much hops that drinking one is downright transformative. Resinous alpha and beta acids intertwine with a muscular all-malt body, which, by the way, you get some bready malt in the aroma too, but it's really about that pineapple and orangey citrus. A beer that is so bold, it's monstrous. And I'm reading exactly what they wrote. Well, they go into food pairing suggestions, which I won't go into here. I'm going to sip this. Okay. Cleansing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I don't mean to sound surprised when I've already told you I've had this before, but it's been a few days. And I've had a few different things in between. All right, here's my real sip to taste. It's really good. It's quite bitter at 9.5%. As I've mentioned many times, the higher the alcohol, the more muted the sensation of bitterness can be. It's plenty bitter, and it's residual. There is some sweetness to it. The mouth feels heavier than medium. There's some balancing sweetness to it. And I wish I could describe the flavors. Yeah, you get some of that citrus coming through. You get not toasty, but toasted bread. That crackery, bready malt taste, which is good. It's very complex. There's a lot going on there. Now, I will tell you what dawned on me the last time I had this several days ago, and I'm still getting it now, and I'll tell you what it is. It reminds me of Dogfish Head 90, but more bitter, a little more complex, but there is a flavor in there. And I don't know if it's a combination of the malts, particular malt bill, and the hops, but to me, there's definitely some similarities there. And I love Dogfish Head 90. Not a big fan of Dogfish Head 60 IPA. It's a little too bland for me. It's it's East Coast style IPA, which is more akin maybe to the British style IPA, where I like West Coast style IPAs, and recently discovered I like New England style IPAs, not to be confused with East Coast style IPAs. So Dogfish Head 60, not a big fan of that, but Dogfish Head 90 has heavier body and has some sweetness, has some more complex interest. This reminds me flavor-wise and even aroma-wise of Dogfish Head 90. Not sure which I like better. I'm not sure I really want to try to like one better, but I like both Dogfish Head 90 and Hop Stimulator. So I recommend you grab some Funky Buddha Hop Stimulator if you can get a hold of it, and see if you find a similarity between this and Dogfish Head 90, as I do. Tell you what though, I like this. I like the fact that I believe it's available year-round now. And of course here in Florida, I don't know where else they're distributing it, but here in Central Florida, it's available. And I plan to always keep a 4-pack of this in my fridge. I'm not going to keep it there. It's going to go in there, and when it gets down to the last one, another one's going to go in there. So anyway, Hop Stimulator from Funky Buddha, Fred of her 5ED, over and out.